Sitting here at the Ship and Anchor with Garrett Barbuto and his man, Neil Gunhold. And they've launched a new project that's been incubating for 2 years. Why did it take 2 years for you guys to make it to the ship to do the first show?
I like to take it because we finished the songs.
Because the idea of what we were doing was that we were going to write 25 songs for a record, so that when we picked 10 songs for a record, it would hurt to not include all of them. And then once we had actually gotten all of that material ready, we're like, good, we've got 25 tunes, now we should go out and play some live stuff. So really it was just a studio thing to get songs written and arranged, and then now we have a band to do it with.
And some of the songs that are not on the album, people seem to like the most today, which kind of breaks my heart, but I guess it's a measure of something, right?
Yeah, me too. It's a measure of the second record, I guess.
Yeah.
How did you guys meet, and how did this whole thing come together? All right, Neil's version.
He was correct that, yes, he talked to my dad, and my dad did not get it at all, which is understandable because he's got a sound and a thing for himself. He doesn't really enjoy vintage stuff, and the moment I sat down with Garrett and we both kind of agreed that 70s rock was all of our favorite shit, and we were like, maybe we should just keep doing that then. So that it helped that we agreed on going a little bit more vintage in the sound, whereas my dad would not do that. So the other thing, and I hate to say it, we both have a bit of a sense of humor about what we're doing, and that really helps a lot. Things I liked is that he was willing to laugh in stuff within the material, make it, not necessarily the most deathly serious thing ever. And that to me was like an important part of ever wanting to work with a vocalist.
I think you would agree that we set a standard of honesty pretty quickly because no one's feelings get hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I had never professed to know anything about what we were doing, so I was very open to being cut up and told, broken down to be built back up, essentially, right?
Also, he showed up on time every single time, right off the bat. And I don't know how many musicians you've ever met that just show up on time immediately, but I happen to be one of them, and he happens to be one of them. And that, I hate to say, was a huge, huge thing, man. That changed a lot for me.
Show up on time. Okay, so I asked this of Jim's band. I'm going to ask this of you guys. What can the audience expect to see out of your band in the moment on stage that other bands might not be delivering as much?
I think a pure excitement of rock. Like, I just don't feel like, and like with a wide variety, we get into the like more atmospheric, crazy shit and still just do it like to its absolute extreme. That's what I like the most, is that everybody, I do have to say specifically, Nick, the drummer that he brought in from his other band, and I was unsure about Nick from having heard him before, but my God, has he gotten better. Like, he is absolutely smashing it. And that, to be honest with you, he's bringing the energy that, from that point, everything can only be built on top of that. Everything can only work if the drums are being played that way. So I feel like that really helps.
I agree, and I think people will feel like they discovered something. That's what I feel ultimately, is that even tonight or this afternoon we saw a bit of that. People were just here, and then they wanted to come up and say that they liked the show. And I think with the straightforwardness of the songs, where it's very much like, here's our hook, here's our message, there's not a lot of cryptic stuff going on. I think that helps,
When is the next show? I heard it's the Ironwood.
Yeah, 23rd, January 23rd.
And tickets are on the bill, or are they through Eventbrite, or?
Yeah, they're on the bill. You have to call in and reserve your seats.
Is there an opening act?
There is. Natalie Inga. Yeah.
We'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.
That's our show. My name is Garrett Barbuto. You can follow us on Instagram if you want to find out things throughout the year. Thank you very much. We'll see you guys next time.